toe hold. We are here in the men's adult purple belt division. In the lightweight category, we have Julius in the black gi and then Christopher in the white gi. This is a round-robin second match of a possible 2. Beautiful intercept there by Julius. Going to come down, going to score 2 points for that takedown.
Christopher rolling through for the knee bar potentially.
I don't think knee bars are legal in the division now, so that might be a risky play there.
Julius doing a nice job climbing back up to the back, kicking Christopher's legs out. It can be challenging sometimes to get the hooks off of this position, but if Julius is able to stay attached to Christopher's hips here, he can either come up to top or pull off the back take. Christopher doing a nice job turning his hips around to come to top himself.
Yeah, you really want to end up passing there, but if you're not feeling the pass or you think the competitor is still going to take your back, going back into the guard is a really smart way to play that sequence out.
It was low risk for Julius there. No points on the board because that's not a takedown or a sweep for Christopher there. Julius looking to enter into deep half and starting to roll up. Christopher doing a nice job balancing himself out, turning through it, ending back up in Julius's butterfly guard here.
Yeah, he's playing really low. I'm curious if he's looking for a body lock or if he's looking to just sort of high hip step over the butterfly guard. Julius seems to be comfortable playing into the butterfly guard, so it may not be a good option for Christopher to play as low as he is, but he might have a really competent passing style from the low guard in the butterfly.
Julius looks like he's trying to climb up on an arm. He's switched to a half butterfly here. Christopher taking advantage of that, trying to stuff that one butterfly hook down, keep heavy pressure on it. And he's now climbing up into the chest. Julius looking to enter into that deep half that he had a little bit earlier in the match, but it seems like Christopher's aware of it now and is stuffing Julius's far shoulder back down to the mat.
Julius does have that belt grip, though, which makes passing a lot more difficult. And if you're going to play like a butterfly guard style hook game, you can lift overhead, and there's a lot of overhead sweeping options that are available from that. Julius goes quickly into the violent arm lock, and Christopher does a great job of getting his hips and chest back to avoid being swept over with the violent arm lock.
Julius having a little trouble keeping that knee in. Chris passing through it.
Really nice basket-style positioning on the arm. Julius does go to turtle there after getting passed, but not scored by Chris. Christopher now on the back, 4 points for the hooks in on the back, and now working for a rear naked choke. Potentially, I can't quite see. He may have the collar there.
He's got that zipper choke going. Potentially looking to switch it over into a bow and arrow, but opting to stay on this choke. It looks like the choke grips are in tight. It's going to be tough for Julius to get out of here, but whether or not Christopher's able to finish the choke exactly is up in the air. It really depends on how deep those grips are. Julius doing a nice job getting his back flat to the mat.
Yeah, very, very nice sequence here to escape that.
And Julius back into this half butterfly. Full butterfly. We're now at 4-2. Christopher's up with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Some really nice changes that Christopher made to his top game here relative to the first match with these two.
Yeah, it's one of the things I love about the Copa Virginia and sometimes the round robins that we see is you can see an athlete potentially lose a first match and then make big tactical adjustments or strategic updates in their second match and turn it around like Christopher has here.
We're seeing a pretty decent bite there on that violent arm lock, that arm crunch position from Julius. Christopher does a nice job escaping that arm to prevent Julius from really taking advantage of the position too much. Looking for that low hips pass again.
I think he's going to get it, and potentially he's going to be able to flatten Julius's hips down again and score the, actually be able to score the sweep this time. Julius is doing a great job consistently, though, of turning that topside shoulder up to only give up the advantage in that sequence.
Looking for a
modified
clock choke.
And he gets the clock choke.
Nice sequences there.
Yeah, really, really great clock choke finish for Christopher. Now I think we're going to see a third match between these two gentlemen, and the first two have been great, so looking forward to the third match. Christopher takes that.